In this lesson I'm going to show you the different ways of debugging in VBA coding. So I've done a very simplistic code here which effectively will put the numbers 1 to 5 in A1 to A5, and it's just a normal loop. So if I press run now, you'll see the numbers 1 to 5 will appear. So this happened quite quickly and you won't be able to see it. The first way to debug in coding is if I make a mistake. So let's say, for example, I'm going to make that something which doesn't exist. So this variable in my code doesn't exist. So the first way, if I run this code again, it will pop up an error. So if you see this where it says debug, you can either see end or debug. End will just end it. Debug will take you to the actual line that's got a problem. So there we can just fix it. Once we've fixed it, we need to press reset on top, otherwise it won't work. And then we can run it and it will work. The other way is to physically run through the code. So if I press F8, it will start running the code. And you can actually work on Excel while this is busy running. So you can see exactly what's happening. So the next line will be, the range will be made 1. So I'm just going to quickly, in Excel, while the code is running, do that. Now it's taken off, so if I press F8, it will start again. You'll see there it's the 2. So it physically takes you, and then you can see what's happening and where your code is getting it wrong. So now we can just run it up until the end. The other way of doing this is creating message boxes. So let's say we've got numbers there and we don't know what is happening. So I'm going to put a message box there, and this message box is going to put in my variable. So if I'm going to run this code, every time it gets that, okay, see, there was a debug error because I made a mistake. So it told me that I made a spelling mistake there. So I'm going to run it again. So let's see, that's the first loop, 1, 2. So it sort of stops the code for you. You can exactly see what is Excel at that stage doing. So you can at any point put these message boxes to know exactly what's happening. So this is actually quite effective to know what's happening in your code and are you getting the right information that you are expecting in your code.